guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you how to create my hair. How to create this look. I went for a very natural, hence why you can still kind of see my spots through it. Really natural, simple, wearable, easy, glam, halo eye, more nude lip look for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have Valentine's Day plans, but I thought this would be a fun video to do. So yeah, without further ado, let's go see how I created this. Okay, so obviously I have a blank face. I have I haven't primed. I have washed and moisturized my face. Please excuse my appearance. I went on a run earlier. Haven't really done anything since then besides wash my face. So that's where we're at. I'm going to be using the One Heck of a Blot primer from Soap and Glory. And I am just going to put this all over my face. Yeah, I think that's about, I think everyone knows how to put primer on. Oh, and I hope you guys like the new filming area. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but this is where the lighting worked, so this is where we're doing it, and don't mind my dog. So today we are kind of doing a powder foundation-y sort of situation, so that means that concealer and all cream products are going to come before foundation. So we're going to start with concealer. I'm using the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Porcelain. I'm just going to get a tiny bit on my finger. I'm using my fingernail to scoop it out of the jar. And I'm going to find a mirror. Okay. So I'm just going to pat that on over any blemishes. The point of this look is a really light, natural look, so I didn't want to wear an actual foundation. Yeah, that's about where we're at today. I'm just going to grab a tiny bit more. That was way more than I expected, so we're probably going to put some of that back. Okay, and I'm so out of shot. Like I said, don't worry about getting everything covered because we are going for a lighter coverage, more natural look. I don't know if you can see, I have this weird stripe of breakouts there. I am not in frame, and I have one right there, and a couple other hyperpigmentation marks. I'm not too worried about them. If you want to obsess about your flaws, go ahead. Next, I'm just gonna grab a little brush for this part, if I can find a brush. Yes. And I'm going to grab my NYX Dark Circle Concealer in the shade Fair. Also, I don't think I mentioned this earlier. My face and my neck don't match right now. I am aware of that. I'm fake tanned on my body and not on my face. And I will be using a slightly darker powder foundation. But not enough to make up for how dark my neck is. So yeah, we're just gonna blend that in with my finger. Okay, this step was kind of optional. If you don't have super dark circles, don't worry about it. I do. I just want to make them slightly less dark. So, you don't really have dark If you don't really have dark circles, you don't really need to worry about it, like I said. Next up, I'm going to use a cream blush. This is, again, by NYX. Sensing a theme, this is the NYX cream blush in the shade Natural. Just tried to show it to my mirror, that wouldn't have worked very well, and I'm just using a little Luxie 524 brush to swirl in the product like so, and then just bounce it onto my cheeks. And I should probably use a mirror for this. Sorry if I just blinded you with a mirror. Okay, so I just put kind of a lot of blush on, but that's how I wanted it because it's going to be covered up with powder, so yeah. And this is another NYX product. This is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade 02 Nude. As you can see, I have hit pan on this, and it's not even my everyday foundation, so I think that shows how much I like it. I'm going to use the little sponge that comes with it. You can use a brush. I alternate between the two, so there's a little sponge that comes in the bottom, and there we go. Obviously I haven't used this a ton, but I don't have a powder brush on me and I don't feel like getting one, so I'm just going to pat that on over my face, making sure to set my concealer. Okay, and now we are going to continue with the face. I'm going to use this brush. It's a contour brush, and another NYX product! The NYX Blush and Taupe. I feel like everybody talks about this. I got it because of Nikki too. So I'm just going to open up my bronzer palette again and use it as a mirror. And I'm just going to lightly being the keyword, contour my cheeks with the NYX Blush in Taupe, as I said earlier. And then I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush, style brush. This is the e.l.f. one. Yeah. And I'm just going to use that with some of the NYX blush to contour my nose. Okay. Now I'm going to grab a fluffier bronzer brush. This one's from Crown Brush, and I'm going to use the, not NYX, e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. It's this little palette. It's got 4 shades, you can't see, there we go. And I'm just going to swirl through all of them, focusing on the browns. And I'm going to sweep this onto my cheeks and onto my forehead. This is going to give a very nice glowy, bronzy look to the skin without being too warm or dark. Especially for those of us who have paler skin. So as you can see, this is definitely not a full coverage look. It wasn't meant to be. If you want to make it full coverage, you definitely can. But I don't see the need for myself because, to be honest, I don't have a date. So Valentine's Day for me is going to be me sitting at home alone with my cat, probably. Possibly my parents. I'm just going to use the Ulta brow pencil, and I think this is dark brown, to fill in my brows very, very lightly. Okay, and I am going to set my brows with the Essence Make Me Brow in Brownie Brows, which is the darkest shade that it comes in. And yeah. Okay, now I'm going to highlight and I'm going to zoom you guys in so that you guys can see my eyes. And yeah, I'm going to use my beloved Makeup Revolution Baked Highlighter Powder in Radiant Lights. I'm showing you the back because the front looks like this, because it all fell apart because the packaging is really cheap. And to do that, I'm using an e.l.f. fan brush, and I'm going to try to do this in the mirror behind the camera, so we'll see how this turns out. Alright, and time to zoom y'all in. Okay, so I've already done my other eye, but we are going to get this eye done. So I am starting out with the same NYX full coverage concealer that I used earlier, just to prime my lid all over. I like this because you don't really need to set it, which is nice. Next up, I am using this palette. It's upside down, but you guys can read it probably. It's by Makeup Revolution. It is the Iconic one. I am going to start off using the fluffy e.l.f. brush from earlier and this shade right here. I like this palette because it's $7 at Ulta probably, and the eyeshadows, they're powdery, but they're still pretty good quality. So I'm just blending this into the inner and outer corners and then a little bit into the crease. So this is the basic technique for halo eye. Like obviously there are way more in-depth techniques, but this is a very simple look. Now I'm just gonna dip into this color and add a little bit more depth. Okay, now I'm just going to check my blending close. You're going to want to make sure that this is a really blended look. And it looks good so far. Next up, you're going to take this little smudge brush. Oh good, we're still recording. This is from Real Techniques, and we are going to take this darker brown shade right here. This is a little bit of shimmer to it, but that's okay. And we are going to just pop that on the inner and outer corner, keeping it very localized. Don't worry about this being too blended, just because we will go back and blend later. I am now going to take a mixture of the first 3 shades we used and run that on my bottom lash line. And now I'm going to take the same fluffy blender and just blend everything out. Okay, now we are going to take the second shade in the palette, which is this guy. And we are taking this Mica Beauty Cosmetics kind of like angled shader brush, and we are just going to pop that in the center of the lid. This will add that highlight that is characteristic of a halo eye. Obviously this is a very subtle halo eye, like you could get a lot more extreme. And then I'm taking my highlighter from earlier and just popping that in the center, then running whatever's left in the inner corner and on the brow bone. Okay, and that is it for the eye look. Oh wait, no it's not. That is it for the eyeshadow. We are going to now take another NYX product. Yay! This is the Wonder Pencil in the shade light, and we're just going to run that on the bottom lash line. And this really just wakes up the face and makes it look very fresh and nice. And then, as a final touch, we are going to curl the lashes with our handy dandy little lash curler. Okay, and then we are going to apply the Scandalize Retro Glam Mascara from Rimmel. This is the waterproof version. This is the best dupe I can find for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Which, it's good. I just prefer my Too Faced one better. Or more. I like the Too Faced one more. But this is a good alternative if you can't be bothered to spend $23 on a mascara. And of course I smudge my mascara when I'm filming. Alright, and I'm going to zoom you guys out and we will finish the look with some lips. Maybe I'll do my hair at some point, we will see. Okay, sorry if anything looks different, I just had to go grab my lip product. So today I'm using the, you guessed it, NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. It's just a really light nude. It's going to really pull the look together subtly and allow for you to not have to worry about messing up your lips all day. So I'm quickly going to fix my hair. I think I'm going to try to do it on camera, and we will see how this goes. Okay, so I'm going to scoot back slightly and bend so you can see it. I just popped the upper part of my hair in a bun on the top. And I'm going to throw on a coat quick because I have a fuzzy coat and I want to wear it. Okay, so this is the final look. This is semi how I would style it. I don't know if I would wear this coat. I still don't even really know how I feel about this coat, and I've had it for like over a year. But I hope you like this video. Obviously you can add more or less coverage if you need it. You could also throw on some falsies, bold lip if you want to like spice things up a little bit, because I tried to keep this really simple and easy and wearable and practical. I hope you like this look. Let me know if you want to see more like tutorial things. I'm happy to do them even though I'm not great at doing my makeup. Like I'm okay, but I'm not like a professional. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more of these, and I have an intro to film now, so I will see you next time.